that's not moving pictures, right? The most fun that they have here is exposing me to the 20th century. You know what a geezer phone is? Has yes or no. Or, if you don't start to learn to spell, you're going to end up being a car mechanic. I have people all over the world that my wife has a box with screen.
Computer.
Yeah, whatever. And I get questions from Czechoslovakia, Brazil, name it, China, all the Orient, every place. A week wouldn't go by that somebody, couple people, husband and wife usually, walk up from some country. Say, I want to shake your hand. I say I'm dirty. Oh yeah. This engine is from Mike's father's MGTC. Do you know what that is?
I have no idea.
Older than heaven, but it's that black old sports car there. Mm-hmm. High wire wheel, no top, and his dad loved the car. What we've just done is we put the crankshaft in, we tightened up all the bolts that hold it in, and the connecting rods, and it still turns over. Difficultly, but they're supposed to be tight when they're new. Used to work on these things. There was an MG garage in the town in Germany, which the base was at, and I helped out there, and that's where I started serious racing in Germany. And making these old engines go faster was sort of funky. The pleasure I get out of this, and I like to work. You can't tell that. I'm not a brain surgeon. These older English cars, and as with many older cars from the other side, from here, from there, they have a lot of clever stuff in them, but they have a lot of old stuff in them. So if you do it right, if you play by the book and apply a few tricks to it, they work. And what Mike wants to do, and this is, I can understand this, he and his wife want to, usually in the fall, when it's not oppressively hot, get in this thing and go for a ride, not on the highway, maybe wear a silly hat and go to the shore and get ice cream or something. It's just steering wheel's on the wrong side. They made a mistake when they built the car.
Wow.
In England,
okay,
and Sweden and Australia.
Oh, they drive on the other side.
Yes.
Okay.
And one of the tricks, silly tricks you do when you're a dumb young kid, you have one of these right-hand drive cars, and the top's down, and so the driver's side, this guy's sitting reading the newspaper, going down the road, and on the steering wheel side is the other guy sitting there steering like this. And when you pass somebody, or they pass you, what would you do if you were on the highway and you passed a car and the guy driving it on the left side of the car reading a paper? Silliness. The best part of this is diagnostic. A car will come in, it doesn't run right. And it's not like when you go to the doctor, he can ask you questions, you look at it, you gotta listen to it, smell it, hear it, feel it. That's fun, because that's a challenge. That makes you think. When I get home, I work in the cellar on race car engines. Little engines for race cars, four-wheel, no fenders, just go fast. The older I get, the faster I was. Because I keep retelling it, and I get faster and faster. Yeah, it works. Car, what do you drive?
Honda CRV.
I don't know what that is. But have you ever had it to the dealer and something else, you picked it up and what was fixed and there was something else wrong?
All the time.
That's what's wrong with that type of system. They encourage the mechanics to go too fast. My wife has a VW. She took it in for service or something. They rotated the tires. Terrible noise on the way home. I said, take it right back. They told her it was a bad front wheel bearing. I said, no, tighten the wheel locks. They did. You know, the nuts that hold the wheel on? They tightened them up and the noise went away. So here, it's make it perfect. And if it takes, whatever it takes, it takes. And I thrive in this area because, for instance, if I was a mechanic at a place, I'd put this on and beat it on. It may never come off again, but I wouldn't take time to finish this off. This place is full of extremely competent people. I may be one of them. I actually like this project because of the connection between Mike and his dad, who I believe would have loved to have been here doing this. There. See it? That means that tighten up. Once it's in time internally, following the ups and the downs and the opens and the closes, then it's essentially just stacking pieces on, you know. But until this is timed, you have ample room to make mistakes. And you know about the cosmic fiend, right? Now, mechanics are famous for profanity. It's supposed to make things work better. When you put your thumb down and smash it with a hammer, you're supposed to dance around, scream obscenities. But my memory's so bad now, I can't do that. But I know I'm not very religious, but I know about the cosmic fiend. Someplace in the universe is this old guy, the epitome of the old creepy old man, right? You're like a little candy girl, right? Anyway, and he has a desk, and in the desk is a time card. You ever seen a time card? Everybody had a card, put it in, bang, and it's in a huge circular room. And all around the room, this height to the floor, are time cards in racks. And in the room, there are a couple of usually really gorgeous young girls in incredibly short shorts, right? And the cosmic fiend sits there. Aha. Bring me Roger Barr's card. And they have roller skates. And they bend over. She brings the card, and he goes bing, and my phone rings, and my wife says the washing machine just exploded. The cosmic fiend explains all things that happen bad with cars. You're driving someplace in the middle of the night, stops. Cosmic just punches your card. So that's the religion I have to fight. Because right now the cosmos thinking, can screw it. I'll help him screw that up. This is England. Traditional English sports car. Big wire wheels. Steering wheel's on the wrong side of the car. But English sports cars have the nicest leather seats on the planet. When it's all done, thank you. It's all done, we'll put the motor back in the hole here and hook it up, and away we go. Now we're going to try cotter pins. Society as a whole is starting to figure out that their mechanics or technicians, excuse me, are necessary to do the dirty work. If this is going to go on the internet or whatever it is, any opportunity I can get to thank the people who've helped me survive and have found some amusement through the years watching me stumble around and get greasy. But the purpose of my speech right now is thank you, folks.